Yo, what is up guys, it's me again with a new video. We're going to do Mountain Blade Warband today, because this game is a gaming channel. Like I said, not a Minecraft channel. So we're going to get right into the start of the game. Welcome adventurer in Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners contain all of the same goals, and in fact, may have a much more interesting, if more challenging early game. Well, I'm gonna choose male, because I'm male. I'm not, yeah. Okay, and you were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was I'm gonna go with the veteran warrior. As a child, your family scrabbled out a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets with or without a weapon in hand. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as let's choose a craftsman apprentice, because I feel like that'll be interesting. Gives interesting stats, because like if you guys didn't know, these selections pretty much decide what your stats are gonna be. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to a journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became, let's see, since I was a craftsman child, I feel like I'd want to go on to a more exciting life as a squire. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. When you were named squire to a noble lord of the court, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord, and of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side. Old warrior stories of ruthless power politics, of betrayals and usurpations, of men who used guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take the decision was personal revenge, the loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. I'm gonna go with personal revenge, because that gives you higher strength. I know that. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave, with the rage burning brightly in your heart. You want vengeance, you want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and those debts can only be paid in blood. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Oh, the game's saving policy. Realistic, no quitting without saving. Now enter your name and distribute your attribute, skill, and weapon points. You can click on various elements on the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Okay, since I'm actually gonna put 2 points in there in intelligence, because we had a lower starting intelligence, 1 in agility, and 1 in charisma. We have 7 skill points. Well, charisma, actually I'll read these out to you. Strength, pretty much normal strength stuff, makes you hit harder and stuff, gives you more of the weapon stuff. Agility gives you faster speed, and yeah, pretty much. And slightly increased movement speed. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of agility. Okay, so you got these can be leveled up through this. Then through agility, you can level up the next handful. And the same as with intelligence and charisma. There's a few skills. Each intelligence pretty much just makes you smarter, lets you be a better trader and stuff. And charisma helps you with leadership and prisoner management and trading. Then my intelligence can help you trade. Just scratch what I say about intelligence. Okay, so Iron Flesh lets you eat more damage. Upgrade that to max. Power Strike means you're gonna be a swordsman. I'm gonna start off as a swordsman. I'm gonna throw everything one-handed. Let's see. Looting, I'm gonna get to 1 at least. Actually, I'll get to as high as possible. 2. Okay, that's good. I wanted it 2 because I'm also gonna get my trade up, because if we have our looting up, which gives us better gear when we loot, we want our trade up so that we can trade better. 1 in prisoner management, so we have 5 prisoners. giving us more money. And let's see, what else do I think would be important? Guess I'll give shield 1 so I can block it as my shield, I guess. Okay, now I need to give myself a name. Let's think. A cool name. Let's go with this. Gavin. I should go with one name. Gavin. Gavin's a cool name, I feel. Okay, the character, these aren't the greatest graphics, but they're still pretty nice. Not bad for a game this old. Made in like 2010. I'm just gonna keep going random until I find one that I like, cause yeah, I don't really want to create a guy myself. Holy crap, that one looked ugly. Oh my goodness, some of these guys look really bad. If I see like a face that I like, I guess I'll just go off. Actually, this guy's kind of cool. I guess I'll just stick with this guy. Make him a bit older looking though. Like, there you go. Actually, what haircuts do I want? Actually, like it being this one. Okay, let's go. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you join a caravan to Praven, Kingdom of Swabia. Swabia sounds cool. Probably gonna choose these guys because I like them. Or maybe the Nords. Nords sound cooler. Ravenin, Kingdom of Vagers, Kirby Canate, Nords, Rodix, and Serenid Sultan. These guys sound like desert people. These guys sound like mountain dwellers. Nords, obviously snow. Kirby Canate, probably also mountain. Vagiers, no idea. Swadia is probably like the regular like land where like the middle of the map. So I'm probably just gonna go with the Nords. You took passage with a trading longship carrying Gerfalkins, Gerfalkins from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vil and Balak rivers, and a short while later it rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find land in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Spooky. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. So we got a sword and a shield. And we go first person with R. And a sword, a shield, and a crossbow. Ooh, I thought I killed him. Cool, keep locked. Okay. I have everything on normal, by the way, because I'm not the greatest at this game. Okay. Ooh, he hit me. Okay, block. Hit. Boom. I know that you can swing, like moving the mouse. Boom. And there's a guy coming up now, because I played this game before. Not too much, but enough. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Okay. The hell is that? This is like the biggest cabbage of all time. What the fuck? What? And this is like the smallest. It's like, how do you have that much of a size difference? And these loaves of bread are huge. This is actually a nice world. Looking around. Okay. Guess there's nothing else. Guess it's time to talk to Mr. Sargoth. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who help them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Ooh, this is like a mouthful. Like, I gotta catch my breath for a second here. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my problem. Wow, wait, time out. He doesn't want to pay the ransom for his brother, so he's gonna send me. Well, we don't know what he's gonna send me to do. I assume he's gonna send me to do something for him, but he doesn't want to fucking pay the ransom for his brother. What kind of guy is this? Not trying to save his brother. Okay, stupid shit. But let's keep going. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with the blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calrade to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm interested because it's a starting quest. You can get money. Like, you already get 100 dinars. Starting dinar is probably the currency. It is the currency, of course. And yeah, it'll help you buy. I guess it'll help me buy shit. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become hunted. I'll warn it. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars, consider it in advance on your reward. Go round to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. And this is me. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some more men. So, very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Sargoth, after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. You have taken the first quest. You may view your quest letter pressing Q anytime in game. Okay. Collect 5 men is our current quest. Okay. Tab to leave. And this is the open world map, I guess, of this world. You are not viewing the left click on the dash to move party location, enter the select town and pursue the select party. Town falls into Pacific Press. To wait anywhere Pacific Press and hold spacebar. Okay. So now what we need to do is recruit 5 people. Well, this is the map. Okay, let's see. We are currently here at Sargoth. Actually, where the hell did I go? Where am I? No, go back. Okay, you can speed things up with control and space. Holy crap. A lot of groups of raiders here. Okay, so we are near Sargoth, Kingdom of the Nords. I thought they'd be Nordic people up north. So what is this? Kudan, Kingdom of Vagirs. So they're also in the snow. Actually, they're in more snow than the Nords, which is kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ichamer, Kirgit Carnate. Said kind of mountainous area. This is Dehirum, Kingdom of Swadale, so probably the middle area. Regular people, Voluka, Kingdom of Rodox, again, like I said, probably mountain people. And this is the Cuba, Sarnas Sultan. That was probably the easiest one to guess. And okay, so now we recruit 5 people. So let's see, recruit them. I got 1 guy. 10 deniers to recruit 1 guy. Okay, hopefully these guys don't come after me. Actually, I think I'm faster than them. Okay, just continuing on. Skip forward by pressing Control and Space. No one wants to join me, that's fun. Never mind, that's a castle, not an actual little town we can fight. Okay, let's go to Joe Baggy then. Ooh, this guy's here, but we're faster. Hopefully we can make it to town. Yeah, we did. 6 of them, look at that. Got all the guys we need now. Let's go at us. Wait, do I have to go back? Talk to him? Let's go to him. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to the guy who hired us to get these guys. Ooh. So far, so good. So far, so good. And we made it home. Okay. There's a tavern. I assume this is where he's going to be at. Ooh, mercenary cavalry. Let's see. Do you have a need for mercenary, sir? Me and 3 of my mates are looking for a master, which I have 1,500 dinars. Okay, I don't think I have that much money yet. Maybe in the future. They look like they'd be worth it. Right? Right? Yeah. I did not see that sound coming. Okay. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on bandits. Now, travelers entering Sargoth have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well. I shall hunt for bandits. For the bandits. Where the hostages are held. Okay. But whoa, wait, these robbers are blue. And the other robbers were gray. And these peasants are blue, but this is a darker blue. Find a few. Oh, so this must be the group to talk about, but maybe blue is like quest things? I don't know. What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Ha. Those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring me silver? No, but I brought spears. So steal them are fighting words. Okay. Okay, gotta pull out my sword. It's time to charge the enemy. Holy crud. Frame are dropping. For reasons I do not know. Actually, I think I know why. We just go here. And it is the grass density. Not only do we not need this grass density, when you enter a new area, yeah, look at that, grass density gone, and my frames are fixed. Actually, isn't there a button I can choose? No. Backspace, I think. Yeah, that's it. Change the enemies are somewhere down here. Look at that. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. The first guy went down in one hit. Sword has no, this horse has no mobility. No, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Look at that, dead. Actually, I think I should let him charge. I don't even know how I stopped him. F3. Everyone charge. Ooh, I got hit. Ooh, and they're raping him. Look at that, destroyed. Okay, let's see. Battle 1. Press tab key to leave. Okay. You were victorious. I got no casualties. They got 3 killed, 1 wounded. Hey, spare me. Spare my life. Let me go. I go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear from me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him, and give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free. Oh, bless you, sir. Bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Fearchin. I'll describe the area nearby in detail so there's no mistaking it. And I guess this is the looting system right here. I'm pretty sure you should just take everything right out the back. Control my foot will take items and groups. Okay, actually, is this better? Plus 15. It says not plus 7, plus 21, plus 4. Okay. done for the day. Well, not done for the day, but actually, where's Spiriton? Spiriton. There's Spiriton. So we're gonna go there, and then that's probably where we're gonna end off the episode at Spiriton, because I guess it's because we have nothing else to do. Actually, let's go to the party and see this. You can upgrade your troops from one unit footman, huntsman, or huntsman. Since they're Nords, I'm assuming they're gonna be better at hand, like not hand, but like foot combat. Holy crap! It's 13 meters. Let's see if they oh, and no, they're just still patrolling. Okay. So next episode, we'll go into this kidnapper's hideout and we'll take out the kidnappers. I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.